Latest, we are joined by Mariska Botha. A very good afternoon to you, Mariska. What details have emerged since the killings? And would you please describe the mood of the community at this stage? I can imagine that a lot of people are avoiding even the simple act of going outside their homes for the fear of what may happen.
You are absolutely right. Actually, a little bit earlier, a few hours ago, we saw an impromptu march by the community of Marikana and Philippi East marching to the local police station where we are standing now. And the people are very agitated and angry. We had community members telling us that the police are picking up bodies every second day or so. So the area is extremely dangerous. They're telling us it's violent crime, it's knife stabbings, it's things like that. We also heard from the cluster commander of the Nyanga CPF telling us that one of the big problems is that it's a very densely populated area, a lot of shacks. It is an informal settlement that is Marikana, and there's a lot of illegal firearms doing the rounds in the area. So they marched onto the police station demanding that they are protected, demanding that police have more visibility, that the police are on the ground so that people can feel and see that the police are with them and protecting them. What we know from last night's incident is that it was actually 4 scenes. It wasn't just at one scene. We heard from the police earlier that there were 4 people shot in one place, 3 at another person. It's like a horror story that you hear from what happened last night. It sounds like a killing spree. We have no confirmation as yet as to what the motive was, why these people were killed, exactly how many people were involved in the shooting. It's thought at this stage that it was 2 gunmen that perpetrated the killings. We wanted to go to the area where the killings happened a little bit earlier, but we were actually warned by police not to go in because the area is so dangerous.
Now, Mariska, following just the outrage or the continuous outrage of the community due to these escalating violent killings, what are police saying is the action plan? Is there one in place?
Well, we've been waiting this morning. We understand that the high-level delegation of police officers are on the way. We understand the Western Cape Police Commissioner is on his way. Before we get an opportunity to speak to them and hear from them. But certainly the police this morning, when the community came through and came in, we saw a lot of public order police dressing up in their gear as if they were going out to a violent protest. But luckily nothing escalated from there. The community was allowed into the police station to voice their grievances, and we heard again, like I said earlier, people saying how absolutely dangerous especially Marikana is and Philippi East is, how people are afraid to go out at night. And you must remember last night was Friday night, it's the end of the month, so a lot of people got paid, so it's probably a lot of people who were looking to have a good time, and then this happened. Like I said, we don't know the motive, we don't know why it happened, how many people exactly were involved, but yes, people are telling us it's very dangerous, it's volatile, and they want police to act. And at this police station here in Philippi East, they were given an opportunity to stand inside the charge office and voice some of their grievances.
And Mariska, what do we know about the victims from last night's incident? Have any details emerged as to who they are? Have their families been informed? And I know you said there are no details with regards to the motive, but has anyone seen anything, or has anyone speculated about what possibly the cause could have been?
People are very, very weary to speak to us. We tried with several people to get them on camera to speak to us. As soon as they see the camera, they turn their faces and they say, no video, no pictures. People are very scared to talk. So that is maybe an indication of what is going on in the area. People are afraid of becoming victimized if they speak out, if they openly stand in front of a camera and speak to the media and say what the problems are and what the issues are. All we could gather from the community that we spoke to is that it is because of the rampant crime in the area. We couldn't gather whether it's gang related, whether it was just a random act of violence, a random act of killing. We couldn't gather that at this stage. And as I've said, the police at this stage are not saying much, just telling us that the investigation is underway, and that it will receive the highest attention.
All right, Mariska, that's where I'll leave it with you for the moment. Thank you very much for that update. Our reporter, Mariska Buerta, giving us an update in as far as last night's incident in Philippi East, where 11 people were shot dead. It is a developing story, and we'll keep updating you in follow-up bulletins.